Greetings RPG Brigaders and community members, Rhaegar here for another video. Today I'd like to talk about something we're all familiar with, something none of us can escape no matter how much we try. Some of us, it brings fear into our lives and we try to push it away for as long as possible, but it gets to us all eventually. That is the subject of aging. We're all affected by it. We all go through it, and unfortunately there's no going back to the golden years of our youth. Right. And I was thinking, I wonder if any of you guys use this concept in your RPGs. As I found an example. In this book I've been reading on and off, the Mutant Epoch. More will be coming later on for this beauty. And if you haven't heard of it, I will link you up to Tetsubo's wonderful review of it. It's a great read, guys. Check it out. Especially if you like post-apocalyptic stuff, and mutants, and cyborgs, and that sort of stuff. Okay. But anyway, in this book, it talks about aging. It actually covers how a character changes over time. Like how, my voice is sounding a bit croaky. How a young character, like say a pre-teen character, may come into the game with not a lot of strength, or not be too smart, but could have quite a higher agility than most of the other players. Quite good at getting around, running between people's feet, you know, that kind of thing, jumping over walls, quite so lithe and, you know, athletic. But it also covers characters that start the game off at an elderly age, you know, let's just say 60s for a point of reference, and how physically they have diminished somewhat, or they may not be having much stamina as some of the younger sprightly PCs, but they make up for that with a sense of cunning and a base higher intelligence score for figuring things out. They've survived, they've evolved, they've adapted, so they're more worldly aware than, say, a younger character would be. So after reading that, I found that quite an interesting idea to bring up with you guys. Like, do you bring that sort of thing into your games? Do you think, okay, I'm playing a millennia-old wizard, how does that affect his stats? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably pretty smart, but can he still run pretty fast for an oldie fellow? Is he like Captain America? Has he still got a bit of speed in his bones, or, you know, has he diminished to the point where, you know, if something actually gets up to him and clocks him in the face, he's going to fall over? And what about characters that may not be actually, you know, biological, like android or cybernetic characters? And that's also covered in this book, of like how, you know, robotic characters have a sell-by date. Eventually they live for so long and then their machinery shuts down. You know, they've used up their internal power and their manufacturing warranty has expired, and they just poof, go. Unless they figure out some way to change it, I guess. I mean, that's up to the game master, I would presume. You can always change something, right? So I thought I'd bring that up with you guys to see what you thought. I mean, you know, it's quite an interesting concept that you could use, you know. You could have, you know, I know the vampire, you increase in power, Vampire Masquerade, you increase in power via your blood, but, you know, it'd be interesting if it affected your other stats, like your appearance would drop, because you're just getting, you know, like this, all lined and ragged over the ears. Or, you know, whereas a character like a robotic character, as they get older, they start getting twitchy and develop glitches, and, you know, their programming starts to go faulty, and, you know, shouldn't have installed Microsoft ME back in the day. Caused all kinds of problems in their programming over the years. So, you know, I thought I'd share that with you guys and see what you thought. I mean, I've not heard of anyone use aging in a campaign, or actually have their characters, you know, start off as young teenage heroes and then end the campaign as wizened old adventurers. But that'll be an interesting story. So I look forward to your responses, guys. Until next time.